Alright guys, so this is going to be a behind the scenes video of my 100th video. I'm going to try to kind of hustle through this one, and sorry, and the reason I'm going to kind of hustle through is because I'm out in my garage and my AC unit's probably going to kick back on. It's like 100 degrees outside. I got AC in the garage where I'm still sweating, and I got AC in my house, and that's probably why it's going to be kind of noisy. So sorry about the background noise, but I'm sorry. I can't turn my AC unit off because my house is going to get crazy hot. This video is actually going to be a behind the scenes video for my 100th video. I'm super excited about that. If you haven't already seen it, please go check that out first before. And this video is actually before I shot my 100th video. So I'm not sure how well this worked. Hopefully everything went nice and smooth. But this is, again, just going to be a behind the scenes video of kind of how I made everything work. So I have my airbag that we're using to make the tannerite go up in the air. So basically my idea is tannerite, airbag, we're just gonna set it right on top, and then airbag's gonna explode, tannerite goes in the air, and then we've got our firing line of AR-15s that are gonna make the tannerite explode in the air. I know, crazy idea, but I just kind of had it one day and I was like, cool, we're gonna make this happen. So basically this is what we're working with, a Nissan Versa airbag, and I need a way to detonate this. So all it does is, it only takes 9 volts. Apparently I was reading about this. It only takes 9 volts to make these things go off. So you can just plug a 9-volt battery into them and they'll explode. Obviously 12 volts is a car running system, so that would be preferred, but I think I'm gonna kind of be stuck with 9 volts. So here's my plan, okay? We're gonna stick this underneath. It's always kind of frightening working with an airbag too, I don't know why, but there's the AC unit. Sorry about that again, guys, but we're just gonna have to kind of deal with it. So this is what we're working with right now. So I used to be into the RC hobby game. I still kind of am with drones now, but I used to be into racing, flying RC airplanes and racing short course trucks and that kind of stuff. So I still have some leftover equipment, just really cheap stuff that I don't mind if it does have to kind of go to waste. But what we have basically is right here we have a battery. This battery at full capacity is 13.8 volts. Low end, it's around 12 volts. So this is going to be more than enough voltage to get us where we need to be. The reason I'm using this is actually a battery. So if you just plug this battery into the airbag, it would for sure go off. I have a RC transmitter. So this is how you control your airplane or RC car, right? This thing can go for miles. So we're definitely good on this. This is a RC airplane receiver. So this receives the signal from the transmitter, and then how you power this, this only takes 5 volts or something like that. Since this battery is 13 volts, you have to hook up an electronic speed control. This normally would go out to an engine of an RC airplane, a little, not engine, but a little electric motor, and it also powers the receiver itself. So what we're gonna do basically, here's my thought, guys. Let's pretend the multimeter is the airbag for a second here. Let's see if you can see the numbers here. Perfect. So you can kind of see those numbers. I'll just hold it up better though. So basically, we're gonna hook the airbag up to here. And again, we're just pretending that the multimeter is the airbag. The hardest thing to overcome on this was, I need some way to remote detonate the airbag, because if something goes wrong and the airbag detonates when I'm near it, that could be pretty bad, especially if we have a bunch of tannerite sitting on top of it. I don't expect the tannerite to explode, but I'm just saying more of if I got hit with the tannerite, that could actually really hurt. So again, my plan is to remote detonate this thing from probably 100 yards or maybe 50 yards away. I'm gonna plug the receiver in, and then there's gonna be a little light right here. Hopefully we'll turn the transmitter on. It's not on yet. Oh, there it goes. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a tiny little orange light right there on the receiver. That means we're on, armed, ready to rock and roll. Here is my multimeter, and it's going all over the place because my leads aren't hooked up. We're good. We're basically right at 0 volts. There's a little orange light on the side of here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that basically means we're armed. This transmitter is showing that we're connected. So if we're pretending the multimeter is the airbag, the minute I flip this switch, you'll see a voltage meter. Ready? Here you go, flip. So see right there, we got voltage really quick, 9.7 volts, which is exactly where you need to be. Supposedly that it only takes 9 volts to set this airbag off, but I'm gonna fully charge this battery up and see if we can get maybe a little bit more voltage out of it. So basically this is behind the scenes of how we're gonna make this all work. So I can be standing downrange, have the transmitter system set up, have my airbag right here, ready to go, and then right when I flip that switch, the airbag explodes, sending tannerite in the air, and then me and some of my buddies are gonna have our AR-15s and we're gonna try to shoot the tannerite while it's in the air. So hopefully one of us is a really good shot. So the next thing that we need to work on is a way to connect our leads right here to the actual airbag itself. It should be pretty simple. It's just a red and black, and then we just hook it up to the red and black on the electronic speed controller side. So again, it shouldn't be difficult. We just need to make sure there's a way that they're secured together, where they're not gonna like loosen up a little bit. That way when I flip the switch, like it might be like a delayed reaction or something like that. We don't want that. So gotta just get those secured and we'll be all set to go. All right, so I'm gonna work on a way of connecting this to my receiver unit over there. Basically, just to be safe. I don't know if you guys ever worked around airbags before, but I don't like the feeling of it. It's not super fun, so we're just gonna put that down. I disconnected the wire, it's not connected anymore, so we're gonna be doing some work on this to see if we can get it connected. So I guess we'll just let the time lapse everything all set up. So we're just gonna do one last test run just to make sure it's working, and then we'll get it all taped back up just because I got some bare ends right here, and then we'll be set to go. All right, so first thing, transmitter is on. Next step, plug the battery in. We have the little red light right there, you can see it. That means we're armed. And before I turn that on, I gotta remember to put the switch back. That's a huge important piece. And then we're gonna just take our multimeter, flip the switch. Boom, 9.6 volts. Now, hopefully tomorrow we have enough voltage. That's all I pray for, is that we have enough voltage. If we don't have enough voltage, like I said, tomorrow the whole day goes to waste. Worst case scenario is I could hook these leads up to there, but I'd have to manually hook it up, like with the alligator clip. I'd have to literally just hook it into there, like just plug it in like that. And if I have to be, I mean, I'll only be a foot away at that point, which that'd be too dangerous. All right, guys, last little update. So, like I said, our whole system, this is our airbag system, just missing the airbag. And then we got the transmitter to set it off. It's all set, ready to go. I'm very excited for this. It's gonna for sure be sketchy, but I'm super stoked. And again, this is all for my 100th video, so that's really exciting. Again, this is before the video, so the 100th video will come out, and then the next week the behind the scenes, which is this video, is coming out. So other than that, very excited. Leave a like down below, comment if you have any questions, and always hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.